My name is Irving, and I am a mother to 4 children. 2 years ago, August 10th, I died and was brought back to life. I wasn't in a good place in my life. I had been previously diagnosed with Graves' disease. I was not on my medication and I was not living right. I moved back to Tulsa from Kansas City, and I think I was here for 2 days, and I went to the hospital because something wasn't right. I didn't know how bad it was. And I had I guess my heart stopped, and my whole family was there, and they said that I had a 50-50 chance of surviving. They said my liver was failing, my kidneys were failing, and that my heart was only at a 20%. I was on a ventilator for a week and a half. I don't really remember much of that period. I went on what I call my own spiritual journey as I was unconscious. I'm not really sure how exactly it affected them. I think they were scared and didn't know what to do. I was scared, and I didn't even know why I was scared.
Wow. I
didn't even know how bad things were, even whenever they took me off the ventilator and brought me back. My spiritual journey was more real to me than what was really going on. And I have no idea what really happened. I don't know if I became aware until maybe right before I got out of the hospital. I had, like I said, I had a spiritual journey. That was, like I said, more real than everything else that was going on. So people would tell me things, but I didn't believe them because I believed what I went through. And that was more real to me than that. The doctors told me that my heart was at 20% and I would more than likely never regain full function of my heart, that I may be able to get some of it back, but never full function. I was on like 12 pills a day. I wasn't even able to walk by myself when I got released from the hospital. 6 months after I got out of the hospital, of course, they put me on this diet. They diagnosed me with congestive heart failure. And I was on this strict diet of what I couldn't eat and how much I could have to drink and all these different things. And 6 months later, I had an echocardiogram test, which measures your heart function. And I went in and I told the ultrasound lady, I said, that thing's going to start talking in the middle and it's going to say that I'm fine. There is nothing wrong with me, that I'm okay. And she was like, okay, all right, whatever. And then a week later I got the call and they said, oh, everything's great, you're doing fine, just stay on, your routine and blah, blah, blah. And I said, no, I need you to tell me what my heart function is. Like, I want to know the percentage. So she said, well, let me look it up and I'll call you back. So she calls me back and she said, you're never going to believe this. She said, your heart is at a 60%. Like, your heart is above average. And I just cried on the phone. I immediately called my family and I was just crying. Like, I told you, like my heart is above average. It's not 20%. I just wanted it to double. I wanted it to be 40%. And they told me it was above average. And then about 6 months later after that, it was about my year anniversary of when this all happened. I was really sick again, but it wasn't the same kind of sick. And I thought, I don't know what's going on. I was really scared. all these fears of that I was about to go through the same thing. And I remember saying, no, God didn't save me to make me go through this all over again. So then I went in and they told me that my potassium and my sodium levels were so low that I was at stroke level. And I thought that just meant I did a really good job on my diet. But they had to stay there for a while so they could pump this stuff back into me. And I had a dream one night when I was in the hospital, and I saw like an image of Jesus, and I ran up to him and I jumped on him, like bear hugged him, and was like, thank you for saving me. And that's really all I remember about my dream. And the next morning the doctors came in and they said, I don't know what's going on, but you no longer have congestive heart failure. You no longer have Graves' disease. Your heart, your kidneys, your livers, everything is working perfectly, and there's nothing wrong with you. Like, you can stop taking all your medications, eat as much salt as you want. Like, nothing is wrong with you. That was pretty impactful in my life. I know God is real because none of this could be explained without God being involved. Without Him, this is a miracle, and He's in charge of that, not the doctors or anyone else. God is real. He saved me. He saved me when nobody else could. He brought me back to my family that I almost lost. And I think that's the most powerful thing of all of it is sometimes I look at my kids and I think I was almost not here. And I don't know exactly why He saved me, but I know He has a plan and a purpose for me. It's my job to figure out what that is.